myself. I'm Dr. Tina Morgan Ross, and I'm a medicinal chemist. I worked in drug discovery for quite a number of years. I have over 25 patents and 25 publications, so a total of 50 publications in chemistry, work synthesis, and everything. And now I'm the Associate Director for the Masters in Chemistry program here at University of Pennsylvania. And I wanted Rye to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Rye Brody. I'm the administrative coordinator for the program. So if you have any questions about the application or anything about the program, then you can direct those towards me. I'm going to be dropping some links in the chat throughout the presentation. If you have any more questions or you want to see a little bit more information, you can click on those.
All right, well, I'm going to go through a PowerPoint presentation and tell you a little bit about our program. Okay, so welcome to Penn. This is a professional master's program in chemistry. This is a picture of one entrance into the chemistry building. And we are part of the School of Arts and Sciences. We are part of the College of Liberal and Professional Studies, and we're embedded in the Department of Chemistry. So our office is in the chemistry building, and most of the classes are here as well. The Professional Master's Program focuses on helping you find a career after graduation, and it can also prepare you for a PhD program or going to medical school as well. The program emphasizes professional and skills development. It's designed to work for recent graduates and working professionals. It has a rigorous, compact time frame. It's full-time, 2 years, part-time, 4 to 5 years, and it has access to state-of-the-art research facilities. And our students take the same PhD level courses that the doctoral candidates do. The chemistry faculty areas of focus at University of Pennsylvania are synthesis and characterization of new compounds and materials, chemistry of life processes, nanoscale materials and molecular devices, chemistry of the environment and energy, and the hydrogen economy. And this is a picture of the new Vagelos Laboratory for Energy Science. So some of our chemistry research professors will be moving into this building probably in 2025. The chemistry department is a complex of 4 buildings totaling 166,000 square feet. It has multiple facilities and centers. The scientific infrastructure, we have an NMR lab. We have 10 NMRs, and we have mass spec facility, GC mass spec, LC mass spec, LC top, high-res mass spec. We have an X-ray facility, which has the diffractometers. And then we also have a biological chemical resource center, which has shared instrumentation, so MALDI-TOF, PrEP HPLC, and such. We have a cell culture facility, a scientific glass bowling facility, chemistry computing facility, so numerous servers, clusters, some are department-owned, some are PI-owned. We have molecular modeling, simulation, mathematical software packages, the Cambridge Structural Database, and such. The curriculum is a 10 CU program at a minimum. We have 2 required classes, which are the Pro Seminar, which is kind of your introduction, and that's taken the first fall semester. And then you'll take a core concentration, which is the chemistry that you're interested in. And you'll also take elective courses. We have an independent study that's optional, which has to do with like lab skills in the lab that you're interested in. So you can get started early in that lab. And then you'll be doing a capstone research project, and that will be 3 to 7 CUs, but only 1 CU will be at full tuition. and that will be count towards your 10 CU. So the cost is about 10.3 CUs in total. The pro seminar class includes scientific method, searching scientific databases, research design, professional scientific communication, and ethics. And then we have 6 areas. So we have biological, inorganic, organic, physical chemistry. And then we have environmental chemistry and materials. And so with the environmental chemistry, you could do more like a physical chemistry on that, or an organic. And the same with materials. You could do more of an inorganic or physical chemistry, or some students like polymer type materials. So the capstone research requirement is an applied research project to highlight the skills and knowledge you have gained in the program. You focus on career goals. You can work with a current or potential employer. Applied projects are preferred over theoretical. And so you'll start in the summer full-time, and then you'll continue in the fall with Research 2, and then you'll finish up in Capstone Research 3 in the spring, and that will be 1 CU. The capstone research process is in the fall, you'll select a faculty advisor, you'll identify your research interest, you'll identify the research supervisor, so a secondary reader. You'll prepare and submit a proposal, usually in the spring of your first year. Then you'll complete your research project, prepare and submit your capstone paper, and then you'll present a poster and a seminar presentation on your research. We're right across the street from Penn Medicine Research, and so they love our students, and they, because our students are very diligent and smart, and so a lot of our students go over there and work in the Penn Medicine lab. So a lot of the biological chemistry, occasionally organic chemistry. A student will find a lab if they need something synthesized. So very interdisciplinary, but we also have affiliates, and these are companies or biotech centers that love our students as well, and they have research projects. They'll come talk to our students during the pro seminar, and then our students can decide whether they want to work with them instead of being embedded in the chemistry department. So we have the USDA, Monell Chemical Synthesis Center, the Chemical and Nanoparticulate Synthesis Corps, Axalta, which does paintings and coatings like for race cars and almost everything else. We have GSK, they're actually coming this Friday, and the Wistar Group. Bloomberg Institute, which is in Doylestown, and we've had students in every one of these except for USDA and Axalta, but that might change this year. Example projects based on the student's concentration, and this is in vitro characterization of post-translational modified alpha-synuclein protein in various microenvironment using radio-labeled binding assays. So this is YKITS, which is pictured here, a research project. Then we have the synthesis of the this should be western and southeastern fragments of neomycin B, and that's organic chemistry, that's with Amos Smith. Analysis of organic contaminants from tire abrasion particles in road runoff to Schuylkill River, that's environmental organic. Then we have a student that did propofol analog library for analysis of an anesthesia antagonism in larval zebrafish, and that's biological, but it involved organic synthesis as well. We have visible light-induced oxidative coupling of phenols and alkenyl, alkenyl phenols with a recyclable solid photocatalyst, that's organic, and development of homogeneous late transition metal complexes for oxidation using molecular oxygen, and that's inorganic. So we also have professional development. This is one of our workshops where students, we all gather around and we do like TED Talks. So people get used to talking about their research. We have seminars, cohort building activities, networking, mentoring, and we work on professional communication skills. Our students are really highly sought after in industry, and they also transition to doctoral studies if that's what they want to do. We encourage them to have fun as well. So this is a trip to the museum, and then which we have lots of museums in Philadelphia. And this is one of our, we were making s'mores on the back patio in January. So that was fun. And this is our MCS program statistics. We have actually about 38 active students. We graduated a lot last year. About 40% female, 60% male, 82% full-time. We have an average of 20 students admitted per year. We have about 66% international students, and they're from China, India, Taiwan, Kazakhstan, UK, Australia, Indonesia, and South Korea. Our international students come from a STEM background, and when they do their research, they can do the internships at the companies, and it's called a curriculum practical training, and that's available after the second semester. And then they also can do paid work after graduation. It's called an optional practical training, so OPT, available for extended time as well. And this is one of our students here. We got a nice picture of her working on one. So our typical major for students applying is just a strong, it's a hard program, so you need to be prepared. Very strong science background, and also having math, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physics. This is a picture of the students at the Constitution Center. So we have students that have gone on to jobs at the International Flavors and Fragrances as a developmental chemist, director of technical operations at Life Sciences, also a biotech, an organic chemist, and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. We have about 45% that have gone on to doctoral studies. And last year we had 10 students that applied for the, that got accepted into the doctoral program, and it wound up, for whatever reason, 8 of them just showed up, and they're in the program as we speak. We had 1 student that went to medical school at the University of Texas, 2 students that went to Washington University at St. Louis, 1 in biochemistry, and then 1 in the chemistry department. And then we have a student that's at Columbia University, and that's all that I could think of at the time of, you know, that hour ago. But yeah, we really support our students afterwards as well. The application deadlines for the fall of the fall actually is early decision. These dates are wrong, but it's about the same, December 15th, 2023. And we have a deadline of April 15th, 2024. We prefer that the international students apply sooner is better because of all the paperwork and such. We want to make sure that you can get here in time to start in August, okay? So we have, this is a picture of us for graduation dinner. We like to have a graduation dinner to celebrate all your hard work. So CollegeNet application online, we have application essay, application fee, transcripts, resume. It's helpful. You have to have a TOEFL or score or similar, 2 letters of recommendation, 3 would be better. And then GRE scores are not required, but if you have them, please submit them. as well. And if you have any questions, we'd be like to answer any of them. And this is our email. You can have this online. Okay. This here is an example for a environmental organic chemistry, and that is you would take like the pro seminar intermediate organic chemistry, which is taught by a Janssen employee, and they also went to school here at UPenn in the doctoral program. And so it's a really nice contact to have for our students, as well as he's a great professor. And then you would choose between two environmental courses, whether it's policy or modeling. And then spring of the second year, you can take your independent study, lab skills. We have photochemistry, mass spec, NMR. And again, you would take another one of these. And then you would start in the summer your research. And then in the fall, you would take organic reactions or organometallics. You'd still be doing your research. You take some more electives if you want. In the spring semester, you would finish up with your capstone 3 research, and then you could take chemical biology. You would need to take the 4 core organic courses and 2 of the environmental. But that's just an example. Does anybody have any questions? I'll just stop sharing in case somebody wants to have talked. Thomas, welcome. Yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. We have a really nice group of students, and it's really been an honor as a director to watch them develop into research scientists and to gain confidence in their research, and then they go graduate onto better things. So I think it's we have some students that go part-time, so they may work at Penn Medicine. Penn Medicine, if you've been there 6 months, they have a tuition benefit, so then they go ahead and work on their degree part-time. They have to finish within 4 years, but that is an option as well, because sometimes people that are coming from industry are great students because they have that insight of being at work and knowing what's needed to progress in your career. All right, well, thank you so much for coming to learn about our program. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Rye or myself. Otherwise, I'll be looking for your application, and have a great evening or day, whichever it may be. Okay? All right, take care.